Today's video is an army video and it's basically my top 5 army slang sayings, so British army slang sayings. So I'll give you the top 5 and I'll just give you some extras which I think they're always used, and yeah, so let's get into it. So the first saying, and probably my favourite, is REMF, R-E-M-F. So it'll be on the screen right now. And basically that means rear echelon motherfucker, alright? So I'll give you the origination or whatever. So basically I think it came from Vietnam, that's where it was used. So this is the saying. So I got this off Urban Dictionary, so go look it up. But a term or derision used by frontline soldiers to describe those in cushy jobs in the rear. It is short for rear echelon motherfucker and is familiar to most troops who've been involved in any conflict. So in quotes, "This place is a nightmare. I wish to be a REMF," said the American soldier during the Battle of Hue in 1968, which is Vietnam. So it originated from there apparently. But this in the British Army, it's used like so much, especially for like chefs, for REME. So anyone basically who's not infantry, we get called a REMF because we have the best jobs apparently. Whatever, but yeah, so that's my favourite and probably the most used. So the second, my personal second favourite is crow bag. So I'll give you the saying. So basically in a military career, you may have heard people being called a crow bag. Or if you haven't, you will very soon. So the crow stands for Combat Recruit of War. This makes me laugh every time. In other words, a recruit, and there isn't really a meaning to the bag, it's just an added extra basically. So the saying is, look at those recruits, there are crow bags everywhere. So yeah, apparently crow, I think it was in World War I, British troops used to, if you were like a recruit, you get called a crow. So it originated in World War I apparently. So the third is called lizard. So you get the saying, you're a lizard. Which is also, it's basically for like new people and people who just fuck up all the time. And basically you're a mong. Mong is another one, but it'll be, yeah. So anyway, lizard. An individual who screws up in the most idiotic way, or just used for idiot. Also a female, especially a promiscuous one. I've never heard of that bit, but yeah, so basically lizard, you fuck up all the time and you basically don't know what you're doing. It's like you're still in training, but yeah, so you get called a lizard. The fourth saying is jack, J-A-C-K. Yeah, also it's a name, but so that basically jack, it gets used every day, everywhere you go, you will hear you jack. So this is the meaning of it, and this is how it gets used. So jack means selfish, lazy, work shy. The saying, you could go, he's jack as fuck, which you'll always hear. So basically, if you make a cup of tea or a coffee for yourself and you've got like your mate over there, you don't make him one, he'll call you, or he'll say you're jack as fuck. So yeah, that's that. Also, he's a selfish, lazy, work shy as can be. Sarcastically, am I right, Jack? Pull the ladder up. You're being selfish. Right, I've never heard of that. Scrap that end bit, that sounds shit. But yeah, basically, you'll get called Jack as fuck. So the fifth one is Ally, spelled A-L-L-Y. And it basically means stylish, tough, or hard looking. So basically, you'll hear it in the context of, I'll give you an example. Let's say you've got CO's PT, and you have to carry a log. There's two of you, one at the back, one at the front, and you change over every, say, minute, I don't know, just say, yeah, you're on the front, but you go, no, I'm not going to change, right? So the one on the back changes, your friend changes for another person, but you stay on for an extra minute, and then someone over there will be like, oh, he's Ally as fuck. Basically means you're tough, you're hard, and you look cool, like cool as fuck. So yeah, that's the context. So that's Ally. Alright, so that's the top 5. So a few others that you'll hear as well is Buckshee. So Buckshee is easy or free. So I've just got a Buckshee day sack. So say there's a day sack or like a, let's just say, I don't know, a water bottle on the side. No one's claiming it. You take it, that's a Buckshee bottle. That's how you'd use that. Another one is NATO. So I first heard of this when I got to my unit. And it basically means tea, a white tea with 2 sugars. I never heard of that before, but yeah, apparently everyone in NATO, so like the US, UK, European countries, they have 2 sugars with tea and it's milky. apparently. Also, a sprog is basically an army recruit, but you get people, like you get to your unit, say you've been there for 6 months, and there's a guy who's been there for 7 months. You'll get called a sprog by the 7-month person. You'll hear this all the time. So scoff basically means food. You've probably heard it before, but yeah, that's always used, so remember that one. So another one is egg banjo. Obviously I'm a chef. I'll give you like an example. So I was out in Kenya and I got asked to make, I think it was like 100 egg banjos, because it was me and this guy cooking at a location for 200 people. So he was like, yeah, we've got egg banjos to make, so go make them. I was like, what the fuck are these? So he told me, and basically this is what it is. A fried egg sandwich, so called because when it's eaten generally with one hand that is free, so you like that, egg yolk squirts onto the eater's shirt or jacket, resulting in them raising their sandwich approximately to the ear height, whilst they attempt to strum the egg from the shirt, like that. So basically, you like that. Fucking sounds stupid, but that's the first time I've ever heard of that. The last one is gopping. So basically this means nasty, horrible, unenjoyable. So you'd use it as in, you just get back from exercise and you go, that exercise was gopping. Alright, so that is everything. They are the slang words. There's probably a few more, but I didn't want to make the video too long, so hope it helped. If you are already in the army, comment down below. I know some of you guys watch it, so yeah. Comments for more sayings in the section below. I might do another video on it. And for you guys who want to join, so remember these sayings, you'll hear them all the time. Hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next video.